Hello, Nadine here again today, showing how I created this 3D ornament card using foils from Rinea. This is their foil paper. This is, let's see, frosted variety pack. It comes with turquoise, silver, and sapphire. Their metallics, which comes with copper, silver, and gold. And then this is also their jolly, which is emerald, silver, and ruby. So I'll be using these three. All of these colors are also available individually. I will place a link down below so you can find out how to get these, and also the other products that I will be using will be linked down below as well. So to get started, let me show you how I made the ornament. Okay, so using the ruby and also the gold. This is ruby and glossy, which glossy comes with gold on one side and the color on the other side, and then the Starstruck comes with the same color on both sides. So I'm going to cut 5 circles out of the ruby. You can use a punch like I am using here, or you can also use a circle die cut if you have one of those and would prefer to use that. They both work. Okay, so now taking the circles, I'm going to fold each one in half, like so. And then taking, for me, because I like the adhesive to be dry right away, I like to use my ATG gun and just about 1/4 of a way up the, you can see that on there, on the circle, and just fold that back in half. Repeat that on all of them. Okay, now that they're all folded in half and adhered together, you see each one has an opening on one side like that. They kind of look like little tacos to me now. So I'm just going to take my adhesive again. I'm going to go all the way around the outside edge, like so. And this one, since I saw that the opening was on the top side, I am going to take the next one, which the opening again, and I'm going to go the other direction with it. So you want to make the openings altered. So the opening's up here, now the opening is going to be down on this side, like so. And then going to the other one again. So this is the ruby one, the opening, the altered side, going to the top again, and I'm going to keep repeating that, altering between the two, again, opening back down here again, and just keep doing it until I have adhered them all together. Okay, now that all the layers are adhered together, as you can see, you just grab the outside edge, and what you do is pull it apart like that, and you have a pretty ornament. Okay, so now next I'm going to take a piece of the flat cards. This is from scrapbook.com. It's a 5.5 by 4 1/4 Neenah Solar White 80 pound paperweight, which is great because they're already cut, so you don't have to worry about cutting your card fronts. So, oops, I don't need that paper towel yet. So what I'm going to do now is take a stamp. This is a background stamp, and then using some VersaMark, I'm just going to ink up my stamp. And then taking my card piece, I'm just going to lay it right on the front and make sure I press it down really well onto the stamp. And then taking some white embossing powder, I'm just going to sprinkle that right over the top. Pour the embossing powder back into the jar. And then I'm just going to heat set that. Now once it is all embossed, you can see the white glossy on there. I am going to spray it with just a little bit of water. And then using Fireworks by Imagine, I'm going to use Pear Tart, New Sprout, and Bamboo Leaves. I'm going to start with the Pear Tart and just spray down it along the bottom. And then taking New Sprout, I'm going to spray this into the middle. And then the Bamboo Leaves, I'm going to spray right along the very top. And just taking another paper towel, I'm just going to dab excess off. Then you'll end up with sort of an ombre look, and then I'm just going to set that aside and let it dry. Okay, so I adhered a piece of the ruby onto the Ruby Glossy onto the front of my card base, and now taking this piece, now that it is dry, and see what it looks like, I am going to adhere that onto the front. And now taking the emerald, I am going to punch out some of these branches. Again, you can use a die cut if you have a die cut to do this, or a die cutting machine, whatever you have. This just happens to be what I have. So now I'm just going to lay these out, kind of deciding where I want them. Okay, so now with the piece that I already made, the ornament that I made, I am going to put adhesive all the way around it. Kind of sort of get an idea of where I want it to be. Thinking right about there. So now that I have one side attached down, I can go ahead and put the adhesive on the other side. Like so. And then for the branches, I'm just going to use some on-point glue. Now just taking a black marker, I'm going to draw a line from the top coming up to the branches. And then out of a silver foiled paper, I just cut a little tiny half circle, I guess is what you'd call it. Just going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back of that too. And then just placing it right onto the top of the ornament, like so. So there we go. And then I'm going to just take some red sequences and going to add that. There we go. My card is completed. Thank you so much for watching. And please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and the like button as well. Thanks so much. See you next time.